Welcome everyone. Let's stop the snapbook and tweet chat face cram and focus up. Who likes embarrassing stories? I hope you do because I have one. I was up in the forest in Northern California where I was playing pool basketball with some friends when I felt a sharp pain in my foot. Being the big bad tough guy that I am, a little pain wasn't going to stop me, so I noticed until I noticed that my foot was changing colors. But I still ignored it. I played sand volleyball, drove go-karts. I played regular basketball. I climbed a hill until I got to my cabin and finally came to a stop, and it felt like Aaron Donald had tackled my foot. So it took an hour to plus to get to the nearest hospital, only to be told that, yep, I managed to break my foot in the pool. I have talent. What can I say? So you're watching this speech because you want to know more about a random college student that lives in Arizona, or you're my professor. Hi. Over the course of the next 4 minutes, you're going to find out a lot of personal, professional, and educational details about me. So buckle up. You're about to go on the Jake train of life. Now, you might be wondering why you should finish listening to me drone on about my life. I'm a professional scribbler, a man of letters, you could say. And my blank canvas is filled with fantasy. That will make sense later on. If you like football stars and nerds, then keep listening to find out what my fantasy is. Without further ado, let's start my life's journey at the beginning. I was born and raised in Phoenix, Arizona. I'm a rare native, I know. I currently live in Scottsdale, Arizona. I was raised by a single mother, and I have a half-brother with a dad that's out of the picture that I've never met my brother. So that's another story for another time. I still live with my mom so I can pay off college with no loans and money. And I have 3 cats, Aslan, Shasta, and Shotzi. Say hi. I love to play fantasy football, video games, watch TV, movies, write stories, screenplays. And I've traveled to northern Canada and many other exotic places like Omaha, Nebraska. They're exotic, I know. I would love to marry, travel the world someday, become a Sith master, be content in my life, become a Sith master. And so let's go from my personal about who I am to what made me who I am with my education. I went to North Canyon High School, graduated in 2016. Currently go to Rio Salado, SCC, and PVCC, pursuing my associates in business so I can get my bachelor's degree in sports management and accounting. I'm a part of Phi Theta Kappa, and I've earned my mechanics certificate, and I would love to graduate college with a 4.0 GPA and no loans. I'm 2 for 2 so far. So let's go from my education, which, let's be honest, no one loves education, to now what I do to pay for the expensive college that isn't free. I previously have worked at Jamba Juice, Wendy's, and the Westin Kierland. I currently work for Sport Radar as their sports data operator for all their betting partners. And I work also as a team expert on the Diamondbacks for fan-sided Venom Strikes. And I moonlight as a fantasy football writer for Dynasty Nerds and Fantasy Data. So ding, ding, ding. There's the fantasy for the blank canvas. I'm a part of the fantasy football and MLB writers industry. Some cool highlights of my life have been I've helped film an MLB network segment with Ken Griffey Jr. about Jackie Robinson. I've met dozens of celebrities and athletes from the Chicago Bears to all the Red Wings players to Cubs to Don Johnson, Emmitt Smith, Bruce Arians, many. And my favorite ever was Lieutenant Dan Gary Sinise. So today you learned a lot about a white man in college from Scottsdale, Arizona. So at least you can cross that off your bucket list if you had that on your bucket list. Anyways, I spoke about my broken foot, my jobs, some famous people that I've met, and that I used to be Jake from Wendy's. No, not State Farm, it's Wendy's, get it right. Thank you for giving me the chance to share with you my history and a little bit of why I am the man who I am today. If I had to say one thing about my life or what I've experienced, it's that I've lived a long life for 23 years, only 23 years, and nothing is ever truly free or easy. Wisdom doesn't come from your age or from your experience. It just comes from living life. May the Force be with you.